Since it was first run in 1986, the TownviewFoods.com Champion Stakes has been won by some of the true greats of the game. Tonight should be no exception. We've got 6 brilliant greyhounds battling it out for the €20,000 winner's prize. And so to the final of the TownviewFoods.com Champion Stakes for 2013. In 1, Fear Big Star, trained by Owen Mckenna for Simon Wooder, Daran Johnson, a powerful son of Top Honcho, and Kildallan Maid, perfectly drawn on the fence. In 2 is LODGEFIELD Turbo, one of the most progressive dogs in training, owned by Peter Trainer, the son of Hades Rocket, and LODGEFIELD Dawn set the standard in the semi-finals. He's in brilliant form at present, and he's going to take plenty of beating. In 3 is DROOPYS ADLER, a strong running son of Westmeath Hawk and DROOPYS June, trained by Johnny Linehan for the Ryan Green Pierce Syndicate down in County Cork. In 4 is JAXX Fantasy. This fellow started his career in Europe on the continent, but he's now trained by John Ginger McGee for Mikhaili Ganex, and this a son of Premier Fantasy and Natalie JAXX. Big early speed, he'll seek a rails pitch in the early yards. In 5 is Paradise Madison, one of the fastest greyhounds we've ever seen at Shelburne Park, trained by Ollie Bray for Dave Buckley, a son of Headbound and Paradise Alana, already the track record holder for 5.25 yards with an astonishing 27.67. If he repeats that level of form, well, there's barely a dog in training that could handle him. And in 6, Melodies Diamond, the sole female in the lineup, this daughter of Royal Impact and Talita Beauty, trained by Declan Byrne and owned by Paddy Collins and Patsy Byrne, well drawn in 6 despite her middle seat. Well, there is the bell, the final of the TownviewFoods.com Champion Stakes. The runners: Fear Big Star, 2 LODGEFIELD Turbo, 3 DROOPYS ADLER, 4 JAXX Fantasy, 5 Paradise Madison, and 6 is Melodies Diamond. The hare coming up behind traps. And off they go in a fast start by 4. JAXX Fantasy cuts inwards. 2 LODGEFIELD Turbo on his inside. 5 Paradise Madison perfectly poised on the outside. And Paradise Madison goes round second. It's 4 JAXX Fantasy, but 5 Paradise Madison. Surely too close. A long way back to 6 Melodies Diamond, but it's 4 JAXX Fantasy. Here comes 5 Paradise Madison on his outside. What a battle. 4 JAXX Fantasy, 5 Paradise Madison, 6 Melodies Diamond making up eye-catching ground in third. But onto the final turn, and Paradise Madison wins the Champion Stakes for 2013. A brilliant run in second by JAXX Fantasy, and what a run by Melodies Diamond in third, but they couldn't handle Paradise Madison. 29.46. A brilliant run by a brilliant greyhound. And the result of the 2013 TownviewFoods.com Champion Stakes: a brilliant performance by Paradise Madison, beating Trap 4 JAXX Fantasy, and back in third was Melodies Diamond. The winning time, a sensational 29.46.
Oh yeah, he ran brilliant. Credit to Ollie Bray to get him back so quickly. Like, we didn't expect him to get him into the Champion Stake final. We just used it as a stepping stone, but for training wise, phenomenal. We thought with 4 and 2 drawn inside of us, 5 was a good draw for us, because he'll go up straight enough, and hopefully he'll go around him. And he did, and he done the same thing on the 3rd to 4th bend, ran a blinder.
6 weeks ago, Ollie only got the go ahead to start back at the dog galloping. And it's hard to believe that 6 weeks later that he's won the Champion Stakes. You know, if you said around 3 or 4 weeks ago that we'd been the final Champion Stakes, we wouldn't have believed you. But look, this is the test of the dog. He's just not an ordinary greyhound. This is a super greyhound, and we're delighted with Trap 5. We knew the 4 move in, but once he got around the first bend all right and headed down the back straight, it'd take a good dog to beat him once he gets open country, and that's the way it proved at the end.
Oh, he's a real good dog. He was the danger, I thought, on the night. In the final, Ginger is the best I've seen now. But the dog always had a lot of staying power in him. I thought he was the best dog in the race. Top class. He's a great trainer, and you couldn't say enough about him, to be honest. To get him back so quickly, like, it's unbelievable.
This time last year it was always the Derby, like, but you know, the dog has been out so long that we need to get runs under his belt, and it was vital that we knew, as David says, we used the Champion Stakes as a kind of a stepping stone towards the Derby. But like, the dog owes us nothing. Like, we're going to enjoy the Derby now, and whatever happens is going to be a bonus from now on.